the morning docket of the Lawrence County Municipal Court. I'm acting Judge Brian Cremines. First group of cases we're going to call are review hearings. When you hear your name called, come down to the table on my left, your right, and we will review your case.
Jerry Blevins, Stephen Carman, Jeffrey Collins, Benny Minyard, Thomas Farnsworth.
All right, Jerry Blevins. All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jerry Blevins, TRC 25-1661. Looks like you did some community service since the last hearing. Overall, that is a good report, Mr. Blevins. I'm going to set you back. May 1st. All right. And that'll be a review at 9 a.m. Stephen Carman.
Your Honor, if I may, he called in this morning and talked to me. He said that he had to meet with an attorney this morning. His mom just passed away. He said he'd be here Monday. I told him it'd be 7 days before we'll issue.
Well, here, let's just do this. We'll just pass it to Monday then. Not worry about the warrant. So I'm going to reset this matter for March 30th for review at 9 a.m.
I believe all he does is 10 hours of community service. And
I saw those files, so. Jeffrey Collins.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Collins, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jeffrey S. Collins, TRD 24-1521 A and B, TRD 19-1082, TRD 19, same file, CRA 19-304. All right. Mr. Collins, it looks like you're down to $172 left on the last file, which is where everything's going. And looks like you made a payment on the 19-1082. You're down to $50 left on it. And on the TRD 24-1521, you've got $270. So you're actually fairly close to resolving all of these, Mr. Collins.
Yes, sir. I can't wait. I'm getting there. I'll make payment today also. I just have to wait for my, till we get paid today. But I'll make payment today, but hopefully, get the board willing, I'll have this all paid off very soon.
All right. I'm going to set you back, Mr. Collins, for May 1st at 9 a.m.
Thank you, John.
All right, thank you. Benny Inyard. All right, this is State of Ohio versus Benny Inyard, TRC 25-1321 A, B, and C. Looks like you made a payment a couple of weeks ago, and you're down to 6 hours of community service left and $375, so you're getting close.
Yeah, I'm going to do the community service tomorrow, and I'm making a payment today.
All right, I'll also set you back for May 1st.
Okay.
If you have it all taken care of, the case will be completed.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thomas?
Yeah, I got you.
Farnsworth.
Yes, sir.
This is State of Ohio versus Thomas Farnsworth. And CRB 13-1005A. good report, Mr. Farnsworth.
Your Honor, if I may, I have a note. Mr. Farnsworth was ordered on February 20th to do some community service before his next hearing. He has not been here.
I did not see any community.
I got 15 hours in the Ironton, municipal court.
Okay,
She's supposed to, get a progress report. I had 31 hours, I got 15 of it done.
I'll just need proof of it, Your Honor.
okay. I'm gonna make a note.
I talked to her yesterday.
All right, I'm gonna set you back for May 1st. For
Okay.
review at 9 a.m. I made a note that you are indicating you got 15 hours from the Ironton Municipal Court. If you're back on that day and we don't have proof of that, I'm not gonna be real happy, because that means you lied to me.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank you.
see you back then, Mr. Farnsworth.
Okay, thank you.
Emery Markle Jr., Donald Moore, Tommy Scarberry, Jamie Schoolcraft, James Willis.
All right, Emery Markle Jr. All right, this is State of Ohio versus Emery Markle Jr., CRB 2938 A and B, TRB 2694 A and B, CRB 2696. Time is 9:56. Mr. Markle has failed to appear via bench warrant issue. Tammy Scarberry. Tammy Scarberry. All right, this is TRC 24, excuse me, Tommy Scarberry.
He's in jail.
I believe he has a pre-trial or pre-minute today also.
All right, we'll just pass this a little
I think
later.
we did it before, I don't know what, I'd like to check.
We'll pass that a little later.
He's on the list.
He went to treatment yesterday, I'm sorry.
Oh,
He's
okay,
ready to be now, Portsmouth.
okay. We need to figure out when he's supposed to be back.
I'll check.
We can recall that a little later in the docket. Jamie Schoolcraft.
He's up there on the
I'm here.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jamie Schoolcraft, TRC 2348. Mr. Schoolcraft is present via Zoom today. All right. Mr. Schoolcraft, where are you in treatment?
Step Willis.
Okay. Doesn't look like we've got a report, but it looks like you're still there, so we'll need a report.
Yeah.
We'll need a report from them, but I'm gonna set you back since you're still there for May 1st.
Hey, Your Honor, I'm Jamie's case manager, and I've been sending weekly progress reports to John Mayer.
Okay. The only one, last one we've got in the file is January 15th. I'll just ask you, how's he doing in his treatment?
He's doing great. He got approximately 20 hours of community service done. I can fax that over to you guys today.
Okay.
He's actually, he's in the second phase of the program now, and he should, I think he's gonna end up getting a job in this place that he's volunteering, or community service at.
Well, that's great news, Mr. Schoolcraft. That's a good report. I'll set you back for May 1st, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if I may, on Mr. Schoolcraft, they do send me stuff, but that's not usually how it works for the court. They usually send one the day of the court. This is the last one I have.
Okay. March 19. All right, James Willis. This is State of Ohio versus James Willis, CRA 25-298 and B. And Mr. Willis has not appeared at 9:59 a.m. He decided to be here at 9 a.m. He has failed to appear. There'll be a bench warrant issue.
We're ready for some arraignments, Your Honor.
All right, next group of cases we're going to call our arraignments. If you've got an arraignment, come in the courtroom. When you hear your name called, come down to the table on my left, your right. We will go through your charge or charges. Once we go through those charges, if it's a misdemeanor case, I will ask you for a plea. You can enter a plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you enter a plea of guilty, you're making a complete admission that you committed the offense charged. If you enter a plea of no contest, that means you're not admitting that you committed the offense charged, but you're not contesting the facts surrounding the offense, and then if I think the state would have enough evidence, I can enter a guilty finding. If you enter a plea of not guilty, that means you're denying that you committed the offense charged at this time. If you're unsure of what to do, you should enter a not guilty plea. You have the following rights before the court. You have the right to remain silent. We're recording everything, so if you come in and you try to tell me something, it may not be in your best interest. Everything's being recorded. The state could potentially use that against you at a later proceeding. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, I can appoint one to represent you at no cost if you qualify. You have the right to have reasonable bond set in the matter, and you have the right to force the state to prove each and every element of the offense charged beyond a reasonable doubt. Call first case.
State of Ohio versus Jason Ratcliffe, case number CRB 1910 and CRB 1360.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jason Ratcliffe, CRB 1910, CRB 1360. Mr. Ratcliffe is present, and Mr. Ratcliffe, it looks like it's alleged that on or about April 15th of 2022 that you failed to appear for a review hearing.
Yes,
Do you admit or deny that you failed to appear?
I admit it, sir.
Okay, do you have a good reason as to why you missed?
I've been working, and I just didn't want to take a chance on having to go to jail. I ain't gonna lie to you and lose my job.
Okay, you're still working?
Yeah, I've been at my job going on 5 years now.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get my life together and get everything behind me.
All right, over the warrant is be recalled. It looks like you made a $50 payment today on the CRB 1910 case,
Yeah.
and it looks like that case is now concluded. And then on the CRB 1360, that case is now completed as well. So your cases are completed, Mr. Ratliff?
I don't know y'all nothing. All right.
Does not appear so, unless is there a warrant fee going to go on?
I don't see a fee that hasn't been paid.
Okay.
All right.
All your cases are complete, Mr. Ratliff.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
State of Ohio versus Jason Stapleton, case number TRC 25-1796, TRD 25-525, TRD 24-2033, ABNC, and TRC 15-1167, ABNC.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jason Stapleton, TRC 25-1796, TRD 25-525, TRD 24-2033, TRC 15-1167, TRC 15, same one. All right, Mr. Stapleton, it's alleged that on or about March 23rd of this year that you failed to appear for a review hearing.
Yes,
You admit or deny that you failed to appear?
yes, I do not. But I started, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, did the DIP program in Ironton. And then that following Monday, I had to start a new job, and it was 7 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock. And this is like the first week of my job, so, you know, it was orientation. I could not miss that, so.
I see that you have completed the VIP program on the 25 case.
I would have made a payment, but that $650 was all I had. And then, but I do get a paycheck next week, and I can make a $100 payment. possibly before next Friday.
Okay. You have done some community service. Believe it or not, in most of these cases, you're not far away from.
Yeah, I know, it's just the community service and the funds.
I think you've got about 18 hours, I think, total community service.
Okay, that'll be done this week or next,
All right, we'll set you back for May the 1st
all right, thank you.
for review. Do well on your job.
All right, thank you, have a good day.
You too.
State of Ohio versus Roger Ramey, case number CR 26170.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Roger B. Ramey, CRB 26170. So it's handing Ramey a copy of his charges. Mr. Ramey, it's alleged that on or about March 26, 2026, you did knowingly cause Robert Clark to believe that you would cause physical harm to the person or property of Robert Clark. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 2903.22. That is menacing. It's a misdemeanor of the 4th degree. Misdemeanors of the 4th degree carry a maximum penalty of up to 30 days in jail and up to a $250 fine. How do you wish to plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
All right, I'll accept you're not guilty plea. Can you afford to hire an attorney?
Not really.
Okay, are you working?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you paid hourly or salary?
I'm paid hourly.
Okay, how much do you make per hour?
I think it's right at $18, $19 an hour.
Okay, you get 40 hours?
Yes, sir.
You have any dependents?
Just my wife.
Okay, well, you make too much to qualify. You'll have to seek your own attorney on this. You come in above the threshold on it. So I'll give you some time to do that. How long do you think you would need to try to hire an attorney?
Well, I really don't know. I don't know how soon I could get into one. My attorney, I don't think, the one that I use, I don't think I can use him. Mike Anderson.
No, you wouldn't be able to use him on this. I'll set you back April 27th. That'll give you a month to work on that. And I'll let you sign your own bond. It'll be a $1,000 OR bond. And,
Bond. Did you post a cash bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
okay.
We just don't have the documentation to file bond.
Okay, that's okay. I'll continue the bond that you've already posted. And do we need the prosecutor and the term, we need a protection order.
Bill, your name.
So Roger Ramey, it's an informal innocent, we just needed to know if we need a temporary protection order.
Yes.
I'm gonna, Mr. Ramey, grant a temporary protection order for Robert Clark. Excuse me, in this matter. You can't have any contact with Mr. Clark, either directly or indirectly. Can't post things online about him, can't go back and forth with each other, can't send someone to talk to him. You can't have any contact, do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Once that's signed in its entirety, Mr. Ramey, they'll give you a copy of it, and then you'll be free to go. You'll need to be back April 27th at 10 a.m. If you hire an attorney and that doesn't work for them, they know how to request movement of that hearing, but otherwise, you'll need to appear there at April 27th.
Okay.
Just wait up and then I'll get you ready.
State of Ohio versus Ivan Brumfield, case number CRB 261171.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Ivan Brumfield, CRB 26171. Mr. Cooper just handed Mr. Brumfield a copy of his charge. All right, Mr. Brumfield, it's alleged that on or about March 26, 2026, you knowingly caused or attempt to cause physical harm to Miranda Brumfield, family or household member, in violation of section 2919.25A of the Ohio Revised Code. That is alleged to be domestic violence. That is a misdemeanor of the first degree. The maximum penalty is up to 6 months in jail and up to a $1,000 fine. How do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
All right, I'll accept your not guilty plea. Do you have money to hire an attorney? Okay, I'll note that you're going to hire your own attorney. I will go ahead and set the next hearing for April 27th. To give you some time to do that. I noticed there was a note in the file that you posted a cash bond.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'll continue the bond that you've already posted. And we'll need the prosecutor back in to note whether we need a temporary protection.
On this right here, where he was reading that off, she does not live in my house. She's got her own home. I don't know how that got mixed up, but she can't.
That's something you'll need to address with
My attorney.
when you hire him.
Okay.
It is. Is this Mr. Brumfield? Yes. Your Honor, there's a crossfire.
But she's in jail. The cross-filing person is in jail.
Okay,
We haven't called the jail list yet.
I see.
The jail people out yet.
Well, I think maybe it might be a good idea to recall this case when that other one gets called up, if that's possible.
We can do that. Mr. Barfield, you just want to have a seat back, hang tight when we call this a little bit later. We'll call both at the same time.
All on the same day.
I wonder why she's in jail.
She must not have been able to post on me then.
Your Honor, we're ready to do some pre-trial. All the arrangements.
Okay. We may have some more arraignments coming in a little bit later in the docket, but they're not ready yet. So we can have attorneys in the courtroom. We're ready to do some pre-trials.
State of Ohio versus Dakota Fleming, case number CRB 25758. That is Mr. Stratton's case. And Mr. Ashworth is a special client.
Mr. Ashworth is online there, Your Honor.
This is State of Ohio versus Dakota Fleming, 25758. We've got Mr. Stratton present with his client, Ms. Fleming. We've got Mr. Ashworth here via Zoom. Mr. Ashworth, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Judge. Can you hear me?
I can.
Your Honor, me and Mr. Ashworth have been speaking about this case. It's my understanding that the state has agreed that if there's no problems for 90 days, that this case would be dismissed.
Is that correct, Mr. Ashworth?
That's right, Your Honor. 90 days for her plea.
Okay. Are you asking for court costs on this or not?
I think she will pay them from our agreement. Is that correct?
Yeah, she'll pay court costs.
Okay.
That's everything, Your Honor.
All right, I will set this matter back then. June 29th.
June 29th.
It'll be either right at or just maybe a day or two over that 90 days, but that's probably the easiest one to do. But you prefer Fridays on Mr. Stratton?
Any day. I have a list of my days that are not good, but that's
I can
okay.
set it for, well, Mr. Ashworth, how's your calendar for June 26th?
I said it's not that week, Your Honor, so we'll try to probably will be done by then. There's a chance that I might not be. Usually on these 90 days, if nothing's going on, I just don't show up. I'll have conversations with Sean and confirm, and he represents to the court that everything's good and we'll get here that way.
Okay, that would be fine. I will set it for then for June 26th, and I've made a note that it'll be a 90-day with costs on that matter, and we'll wrap it up then, assuming we can take further progress.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Ashworth.
That's it for me. I'll excuse if you'll let me, Judge.
You may be excused.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Donald Moore, case number CRB 2696. attorney was called earlier. And didn't appear because he was OVP.
Okay. The State of Ohio versus Donald Morris, CRB 2696. Mr. Morris present on Zoom. We called his case earlier, but appears nobody heard anything. Mr. Moore, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mr. Moore?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you're in treatment at OVP?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't have an update. Is there someone there that can give me an update on your treatment progress so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, I sent the letter over to Judge Casper, but he is compliant with treatment, and we are actively working on his aftercare plan.
It's a good report. I'll set him back for May the 1st at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jennifer Keeney, case number CRB 25796. That's Mr. Nash.
Another day, we switched the name on that. But I'm not even asking cops,
Hey guys at OVP, if you guys could mute your mic.
Oh, sorry,
No worries. All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jennifer Keeney, CRB 25796. This is Mr. Nash's case, and it's set as a pretrial.
Is Tammy Ward here? Tammy Ward. Here.
We have Mr. Nash in the courtroom.
Mr. Knight?
All right, Mr. Nash is present with his attorney, Ms. Keeney, State represented by Assistant Prosecuting Attorney, Mr. Cole. That is a pretrial.
Younger name.
She's on the face of it. I'll try to get out as soon as we can.
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, fully considered the facts and the circumstances of this case, spoken with Tammy Ward, who's the alleged victim in this matter, and we've decided that really the only thing left to do in this case is just to make sure that there aren't any further problems between the parties. And so I've proposed to Mr. Nash that if we went out another 60 days, and if there were no further problems during that time, that we would dismiss the charges with the payment of court costs.
Mr. Nash, thoughts?
I'm okay with that. We looking May?
Probably around May, well, I think the time that we could get it in that week is probably May 29th, which your calendar looks like. Mr.
Okay,
Nash.
that's good.
All right. Set this matter as a pretrial for May 29th, and I'll note 90 days with costs.
What's the next date? I'm sorry.
May 29th,
I have to sign it.
and that'll be at 10 a.m.
All right, free to go?
Go.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to the Lawrence County Jail. State of Ohio versus James Adams.
Yeah.
Case number CRB 25138 and CRB 24130.
This is the State of Ohio versus James Adams, CRB 25-138, CRB 24-130. Mr. Adams is present in the Lawrence County Jail via Zoom. His attorney, Mr. Nash, is here today in person. Mr. Nash.
Good morning, Your Honor. We are here, as you stated, for a pretrial conference in the matter of James Adams. We don't foresee any pretrial motions. I don't think there's anything in that order. Other than that, I'm just kind of leaving this up to the state, what it is. I think maybe the prosecution has something to put on the record. And just a little way of background, Mr. Adams is in the county jail. He's in the county jail for a felony probation violation. He also has a felony case pending.
No, never heard a thing about it. We can talk about it. We'll talk about it. I never got a report saying that assault. No. Your Honor, apparently Mr. Adams has a hearing in Common Pleas Court on April 22nd. And so we'd like to come back shortly after that.
Mr. Nash, what's your calendar look like for April 24th or April 27th or May 1st?
April the 24th is good.
Okay. I've finished the request, we'll just back to April 24th. That will then give some time to see how and whether Mr. Adams' issues in common pleas are going to resolve themselves. That'll be a pre-trial at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nash.
State of Ohio versus Miranda Brumfield at Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 26172, and State of Ohio versus Ivan Brumfield here at the court.
I'm pretty sure he's got a probation violation. Yeah. That's, I mean, I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything about that.
All right, Ms. Brumfield, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Miranda Brumfield, CRB 26172. We've also recalled Ivan Brumfield, CRB 26171. We've already arraigned Mr. Brumfield. We're going to arraign you on your charge, Ms. Brumfield. So I'm going to go through your charge with you, and then after we're finished going through the charge, I'm going to ask you for a plea. You can enter a plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you enter a plea of guilty, you're making a complete admission that you committed the offense charged. If you enter a no contest plea, it means you're not admitting that you committed the offense charged, but you're not contesting the circumstances surrounding the offense. And if you enter a not guilty plea, you're denying that you committed the offense charged. If you're unsure of what to do, you should enter a not guilty plea. Do you understand my explanation?
Yeah.
You have the following rights before the court. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say in here today is being recorded. You also have the representative from the state of Ohio sitting in the courtroom. So if you say something that is against your interest, that could then be used against you in a future hearing. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, I'll appoint one to represent you at no cost. You have the right to have a reasonable bond issued in this matter. And you have the right to force the state to prove each and every element of the offense charged beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you feel like you understand my explanation of the pleas and of your rights?
Well, yeah, I understood.
Okay. All right, Ms. Brumfield, it's alleged that on or about March 26, 2026, you did knowingly cause or attempt to cause physical harm to Ivan Brumfield, family or household member. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 2919.25A. That is domestic violence. Domestic violence carries a maximum penalty of up to 6 months in jail and up to $1,000 fine. How do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
All right, I'll accept your not guilty plea. Do you have money to hire an attorney?
No.
All right, are you working?
Yeah.
Okay, are you paid hourly?
Yeah.
How much do you make per hour?
$15 an hour.
Do you get 40 hours?
No.
How many hours a week do you get?
I have no idea. I get like 16 hours.
Okay, you're going to qualify then for appointed counsel. I'll appoint Mr. Roger Smith to represent you in this matter. Before we set a bond here on this, Mr. Field, I don't know if you want to address the issue with Mr. Smith. Mr. Brumfield is unrepresented at this point, but I mean, we'll at the very least need to address the issues of whether there's a temporary protection order, but it may be something that could eventually resolve itself today, if the state's prepared to do that.
We are, Your Honor, and so I'm looking this over, and it's a father and daughter situation. So what I'd like to know, first of all, is if they have to live, if they've been living in the same place, or they have a way to be apart from each other while we're resolving this?
I believe Mr. Ivan Brumfield had indicated earlier that they don't live in the same, reside in the same household. And I know Mr. Smith hasn't had a chance to address that with Miranda Brumfield, but Ms. Brumfield, you don't live with Ivan Brumfield, do you?
No.
Okay. So that may clear that up for the state.
Well, that being the case, we're not opposed to an OR bond for Miranda, and I don't know if there's, is it Miranda or Amanda? Miranda. I don't know if there's another reason why she's incarcerated or not, but we'd be okay with an OR bond. And then I guess my next question would be whether each of the parties wants a protection order from the other.
No.
All right, so Ms. Brumfield, I'm going to set you a bond of $1,000 OR, which means you get to sign your own bond, guaranteeing that you're going to appear in court on this. I've set Mr. Brumfield for April the 27th.
I'm in a jury trial, Judge.
Okay.
That's one of my 2 April bad dates.
Well, what about May the 1st?
I can do May 1st.
All right, Mr. Brumfield, I'm going to set you back as well, May 1st.
Okay.
Did Mr. Brumfield post a bond to get out of jail?
He did. He posted a cash bond, and the bond was continued. So I'm going to set you both back for pre-trial at 10 a.m. on May the 1st.
I can ask her. Hey, Ms. Brumfield, could I get your cell phone number so I can call you when you get out of jail and get you in the office?
Yeah, it's 740
Okay.
442-5688.
568, okay, thank you. Someone from my office will call you next week, get you in the office before that hearing date and talk, okay?
All right, I'll note that no temporary protection order was requested by either party here on the record today. And we'll see both of you back on May 1st at 10 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Roger Burris at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 26165. And Jordan Dickens is on that.
Yes, it's CRB 26165, State of Ohio versus Roger Burris.
Jonathan Johnson. Roger.
That's a ring on
All right, Mr. Burris, can you hear me? Mr. Burris, can you hear me?
Yes, no, I can, yes.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Roger Burris, here, 26165. We had Mr. Burris out yesterday for an arraignment, and he was given a $2,000 OR bond. However, I believe he has a holder from parole, if I'm not mistaken. At this point, Mr. Burris indicated yesterday that Mr. Kenneth Hicks was likely to be representing him. However, Mr. Hicks has not presented himself here today. Mr. Burris, I'm going to appoint you an attorney. I'm going to appoint your attorney, Mr. Sean Stratton, to represent you. Now, if you end up hiring Mr. Hicks, you're free to do that, but he's not here today, and I told you yesterday, if he wasn't here today, I was going to appoint you an attorney. So I'm going to go ahead and appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you.
What's the charge, Your Honor?
Is an M, I want to make sure that I get this correct. It is an M2 domestic violence. And it looks like the alleged victim is here in the courtroom as well.
How long has he been in jail?
I'm guessing March 23rd, because that looks like the date of the offense, so I think he was picked up at that time.
Your Honor, since it's just an M2, I asked that he be allowed to sign his own bond.
We already gave him an OR bond, he's being held on a parole holder.
Parole holder, okay.
Oh, did you go get a protection order, civil protection order? Yeah, that's good. Well, Your Honor, we need a protection order in this case if it hasn't been ordered.
It has been ordered, Mr. Gill.
And we're going to ask for a $2,500 cash or surety bond.
We've already given him an OR bond, he's being held on a parole holder.
Okay. So there's a protection order in place, so obviously that would necessitate that he stay away from Ms. Midkiff.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
He had mentioned yesterday something about trying to get his truck back, but I don't know that that's going to, I think that may be a little academic at this point, depending on what's happening with.
Yeah, my car.
With parole, but Mr. Stratton, I'll give you an opportunity to address that. We got the victim, alleged victim here, as to whether or not something to be worked out that he can send someone or.
Well, parole doesn't sound like it's going to lift their holders, so are you going to send somebody to get your truck? Is that what you're going to do?
It's a BMW.
Or a BMW? Are you going to send somebody to get it?
I have no one, but Carolyn's the only person I have. I don't have a family, I don't have no one.
Well,
I'm going to get it myself if I can get out.
Okay, parole has a holder, he's not getting out,
Well,
so.
at this point, Mr. Burris, you've got a parole holder, so unless parole lifts your holder, you're not able to get out. And as we discussed yesterday, you cannot have any contact or go to that property.
But if I can prove that this is not right, then.
I'm going to go ahead and stop you, Mr. Burris. We went through this yesterday.
Yeah.
You have every right to fight the charges. You have an attorney, and he'll help you do those things. And if that's the case, then there will be no temporary protection order. That will end out of this court. Now, whether there's something somewhere else or not, I can't speak to. But presently, that's where we're at. Mr. Stratton, when do you want to come back?
Let's go ahead and set this next Friday if we can. Sounds like something that we need to resolve.
Okay, yeah, well, I would like to do something, because if you get a hold of a couple of places, then I say this can be resolved. I don't want no problems with nobody, I never have. I just want to get off my probation 2 weeks and leave and go back to West Virginia. I've told her that over and over, I don't want to stay there. So, I don't know what's the problem, why she did this, I just don't know.
All right, well, we're gonna have you back next Friday, April the 3rd at 10 a.m. for a pre-trial.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Jordan Dickens, case number CRA 26146. Mr. Jonathan Johnson is on deck.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jordan Dickens, CRA 26146. Mr. Dickens, can you hear us in the courtroom?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Dickens is presently at Zoom. His attorney, Mr. Roger Smith, is here. We've given him a LOR bond to be released to treatment. But apparently that hasn't.
I can update you, Judge. He has a common pleas holder for probation violation. He was appointed Mr. Morford or Mr. Steyer in common pleas court, so I no longer represent him there. Did you get Jordan Dickens, Butch? Did you get Jordan Dickens? Or it might have been Mr. Steyer, but no, it wasn't me. I didn't get that. You had court Wednesday, right? Jordan?
Yes, sir.
Who's
It was Margaret.
And they've got a hearing set the 22nd of April. I checked the common pleas docket, so if we come back maybe right after the 22nd of April, see how that's going, that might resolve.
April 27th, you weren't available.
April 20, I am not. I've got trial Thursday, Friday, then a Monday, Tuesday. I can do May 1st.
Let's do May 1st.
Which will be, okay.
All right, defendant's request, this matter will be set for a preliminary hearing on May 1st.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Johnson, case number CRB 2578. Mr. Kevin Jordan is on deck.
All right, Mr. Johnston, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jonathan Johnson, CRB 2578. Mr. Johnson, it's alleged that on or about November 14th, 2025, you failed to appear for a review hearing. Do you admit or deny that you failed to appear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have a good reason that you failed to appear?
Honestly, I've been homeless, since I've been here in Morris County, and, when I was released from, jail Friday, July 6th, I believe it was, it honestly just slipped my mind at that time. I was trying to, get things ready, prepared for whatever case I was still out and about.
Okay, are you still homeless?
Yes, sir. I actually, this past Wednesday, 2 days ago, I was supposed to, been getting ready to start work again, and, that obviously didn't happen, considering that I was picked up on the warrant.
Well, when you don't appear for court, typically you get a warrant.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any substance abuse problems?
No, sir. I smoke weed and I drink occasionally. Other than that, no, sir.
Well, here's what I'm gonna have, what I want to do. I'm gonna have you drug screened down to jail, and then I'll have you back out here shortly, and I wanna see what comes back in your system before we continue on with this. So we'll have you back out shortly after your drug screen.
Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Kevin Jordan, case number CRA 25694, CRB 25695, A and B, and CRA 25689, CRB 25213.
Mr. Hicks, if you want to approach. Yes. Mr. Stratton, you may want to come on up as well. Okay. I think we already called the case.
Yeah, I think that was dismissed.
However, we're going to represent him. Like he indicated that yesterday that he thought you were going to represent him. Indicate that. So I said, I understand. I said, I understand. I said, how Mr. Hicks When did we set that back? Okay, set it back for next Friday. If you would like, we can still have it recalled, but I don't know. Oh, we're usually do this with the parole order.
James did.
Is that 24, 1:30?
Yes, 1:30.
Yeah.
If you're gonna represent him, you can represent him. I just wanted him because I didn't know, I didn't want to go without counsel. We saw Mr. Burris' file. We saw Mr. Burris' file there.
Vendetta. Here, just so you can.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Heaven Jordan, CRA 25694, CRB 25695, A and B. Ms. Jordan, can you hear?
Yes.
All right, this is Mr. Morford's case. And Ms. Jordan, it looks like on or about November the 10th of 2025 that you had failed to appear for your preliminary hearing.
I've been incarcerated. I had a Rule 4 on the 27th, I think it was, or something like that. The 28th, Pike County came and got me, and I did not get released until March 25th. I've been incarcerated the whole time.
And I'm assuming you got transported back to Lawrence County on this warrant?
Yes.
All right. All right, that's a sufficient reason, so the warrant's going to be recalled from here on that. Mr. Hill, anything to add on maybe the matter of bond? I don't think, there was a failure to appear, but I don't necessarily think it was her
No,
fault.
as a matter of fact, I had a note that she had an issue in Pike County, and when she didn't show up on the next hearing date, we asked for a warrant to be issued so we'd get her back after she was done there. So we knew that she was going to be locked up.
Okay. There was a $2,000 OR bond with the condition that she receive an AOD assessment and follow-up treatment already issued. Is there anybody that would like to go ahead and assess her today?
Actually, I was sentenced to Field of Hope, and Pike County was releasing me to Field of Hope on the 25th Wednesday.
Okay.
But they had a warrant, so I'm just waiting to be released to go there. But I am sentenced to Field of Hope as of now for Pike.
Okay. So I'll allow you to do that as your treatment. You'll be able to sign your own bond. I'll continue the 2,000 OR bond that we have already posted. I don't believe that ours, because I think I remember this case, I don't believe that we had indicated that you were only to be released to treatment because you had your issue in Pike County.
Right.
So if it is there, I'll remove that requirement. It'll just be a $2,000 OR bond, and that you'll be required to continue your treatment at Field of Hope.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Mr. Morford, when would you like to come back?
Judge, I'm at your convenience.
Mr. Heel, any thoughts?
My thoughts had to do with maybe kind of wrapping things up here today, but that is not necessary. But I don't care. A month, 2 weeks, that's up to the court.
Let's do April 24th. And then that'll give you a chance to speak with Mr. Morford, and maybe we'll get
Okay.
Heaven, Jordan.
Heaven.
That'll be a preliminary hearing at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
And Ms. Jordan, you'll need to make sure that we have an update report when you come back to court.
Okay, yeah, well, Field of Hope will bring me, so I'll be in treatment and they'll have everything, so that'll be no problem.
All right, terrific. And then perhaps, if all goes well with your treatment over this next month, the state's indicated they may have a way to potentially wrap this case up here.
Okay, thank you.
What's the next date, Your Honor?
April 24th. All right, thank you, Ms. Jordan.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Anthony Lamb, case number TRC 26498. Tommy Scarberry is on deck.
Maybe this one.
All right, Mr. Lamb, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus J. Lamb, PSC 26498. Mr. Lamb, we're going to go through your charges here, and then once we go through them and I explain to you the penalties, then I'm going to ask you for a plea. You can enter a plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you enter a guilty plea, you're making a complete admission that you committed the offense charge. If you enter a no contest plea, you're not admitting you committed the offense charge, but you're not contesting the circumstances surrounding the offense. And then if I think the state would have enough evidence, I can enter a guilty finding. And if you enter a not guilty plea, you're denying you committed the offense charge. If you're unsure of what to do, you should enter a not guilty plea. It preserves all your rights before the court. You have the right to remain silent. We're recording everything here today, so if you start telling me about the case or the situation, you may say something against your interest. The state of Ohio has a representative available in the courtroom today, and they can then potentially use that against you at a future hearing. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, I can appoint one for you at no cost. If you have the right to have a reasonable bond set in the matter, and you have the right to force the state to prove each and every element of the offense charged beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you feel like you understand your rights before the court and my explanation of the pleas?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Lamb, it's alleged on or about March 26, 2026, in South Point, Ohio, that you were operating a motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drug abuse or a combination thereof, and then you refused the test. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 4511-19.A1A. That is a first-degree misdemeanor. The maximum penalty on that is up to 6 months in jail, a $1,375 fine, or a 3-year license suspension. The minimum penalty on that is either 3 days in jail or 3 days at a driver intervention program, a $575 fine, and a 1-year license suspension. On the B case, it's alleged on or about March 26, 2026 in South Point, you operated a motor vehicle and failed to drive within your marked lanes. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 4511.33. That is a minor misdemeanor. The maximum penalty on that is up to $150 fine and court costs. How do you wish to plead?
Could I speak for a second?
It will be it is at your own peril if you wish to do so. Again,
yeah. Well, I just want to explain to you when this happened. My wife and dog was in the car. The officers were nice enough not to impound my vehicle, but they did drive the car with her to, I think they said Walmart, and she's stuck there, Your Honor. She doesn't have a license. She has no way home. I'm the driver. Is there any way I could get out to take her home and come back or anything, please? Because she's just been there in that parking lot, sleeping in the car since I got arrested.
Well, Mr. Hill indicates he's got something to say, but you got to enter a plea before we can talk about anything like that.
I'll plead innocent.
Okay.
And ask the court for a court-appointed lawyer.
Okay. Are you working currently?
I was. I probably am not now.
Okay.
Because I've been here for 2 days. I'm not sure.
Okay. Are you paid hourly or by salary?
Hourly.
How much do you make per hour?
$15.
Do you get 40 hours?
Sometimes, yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any dependents?
Just my wife.
All right. I'm going to find that you qualify. I'll appoint Attorney Morford to represent you.
His name is Anthony Lamb, L-A-M-M.
Can I have Mr. Hill and Mr. Morford approach? Looks like there was someone indicated that there may be a holder out of Virginia. And the jail called Virginia, and Virginia put a verbal hold on him, which isn't particularly effective, but if it's a payroll issue, certainly give them to the docket to be able to do it. All right, Mr. Lamb. So we had a quick conference at the bench just now. Virginia has called our jail peers, and they're wanting a hold on you for something out of Virginia. Now, I don't know what that is, and it hasn't been accomplished yet. So we're going to have you out a little later in the docket, and if the paperwork isn't in from Virginia, by the time we get to the end of the docket, then I'm not going to hold you on something that's verbal. So we'll have you out a little bit later in the docket.
So I'll come back and see you again in a little bit?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Tommy Scarberry, Lawrence County Jail, case number TRC 242473, A, B, C, and D.
All right, this is the State of Ohio versus Tommy Scarberry, TRC 242473, A, B, and C.
Tommy Scarberry's repeated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like, Mr. Scarberry, you were here. This may be Mr. Stratton's case.
Your Honor,
You're listed, but I'm not sure if
that case has been set for review, so,
okay.
yes.
I wanted to make sure that it wasn't one that came back as pretrial review, so.
No.
All right. All right, can you hear me, Mr. Scarberry?
Yes.
All right. Looks like you had a review on March 13th of this year, and there was a $5,000 cash surety bond put on you, and looks like a request for a scram bracelet. So I'm assuming you haven't been able to make that bond. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay. This was on a probation violation, it looks like. Do we have Mr. Major in the courtroom? All right, Mr. Major, this is Tommy Scarberry. He filed a probation violation in this matter, and it looks like there was a request for a $5,000 cash surety bond back on March 13th.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor, and it was required to have a scram bracelet too. Since then, he has went in front of the common pleas court, and they have sentenced him to inpatient treatment, or not sentenced, they have allowed him out on bond, that Mr. Sowers has posted that $5,000 bond through us, that they accepted in their court, with a GPS monitor to an inpatient treatment. I'm moving the court to go ahead and give him an OR bond and let that happen.
Okay, and I presume then that there wouldn't be any further requirement for a screen bracelet if he's going to the inpatient treatment?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Hill, any issue with that?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'll amend bond to, he's already posted the 5,000 cash assurance?
Mr. Sowers did post the $5,000 bond. What was keeping him in jail for us was the scram bracelet.
Okay. I'll continue the $5,000 cash assurity bond. I will remove the requirement of the scram bracelet. And on our end, since he's been ordered into inpatient treatment, and where is he supposed to get inpatient treatment?
According to Dustin Owens, it's Serenity. I'm not very familiar with that.
Is that correct, Mr. Scarberry?
Yes, they basically opened up and almost completion, almost.
Okay. So I will allow you to go to Serenity.
Serenity Now, I think it's called.
Serenity Now.
Which is taken off of the Seinfeld episode.
At least it's creatively named. All right, so Mr. Scarberry, you're going to have, you're going to be able to be released now to go to treatment once they come get you.
Did we set another date, Your Honor?
We are.
Okay.
Let's come back May the 1st.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Scarberry, you'll be back May 1st at 9 a.m. Thank you.
Your Honor, we have some recall. State of Ohio versus Harley Porter. Case number TRC 26375, CRB 26125. This is Mr. Smith's case.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Harley Porter, TRC 26375, CRB 26125. Mr. Porter's present as attorney, Mr. Roger Smith. Matter set for trial.
Okay, Judge, this is I believe a informal menacing charge, but there's also a TRC that I wasn't aware of. I got the paper discovery today from the prosecutor. I do need to file formal discovery, get the body cam, dash cam video. If we could come back maybe 3 weeks. I know the bad dates in April are the 20th, 23rd, 27th.
How about April 17th?
That would work. Is that good for you? Yes. That's fine, Judge.
All right, defendant's request this matter be continued till April 17th for pre-trial in office.
Motion for disclosure, I can get that. Anything else? Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Mark Baker, case number CRB 25598, CRB 24747. Thomas Mark Baker.
That is one of Mr. Steyer's cases that was on the pretrial docket. I presumptively moved it to April 10th, but I wouldn't know him if I saw him, so I guess he's not here.
Okay. I know you left a copy of the entry with...
Secure, I did, Judge. And the other two that he had for pretrial got their copies and left, but I've not seen this fellow.
Okay.
Possibly hold it to the end of the dock in case he shows up late. I don't know how you want to handle it, but I'll help Mr. Steyer any way I could.
Pass this a little later in the docket.
Okay. And I will look and see if I can't get a contact number, try to tell him to get down here.
17.
I'll see what I can do with that.
State of Ohio versus Hunterdale Blag, case number TRC 26300 A, B, and C.
This is State of Ohio, this is Hunter Black, PRC 26300 Mr. Black is present, this attorney, Mr. Stratton, second pre-trial.
Yes, Your Honor, we pre-tried this. This is a no test. There was I believe, a crash in this incident. We still need, we'll probably just set it for another pre-trial. We don't have a resolution of it at the moment.
How about April 17th?
April 17th is fine.
Finish the process, the April 17th.
Yeah,
Trial,
pre-trial, you said, right?
Pre-trial.
Pre-trial, yeah.
Yeah. pre-trial.
Okay, yeah.
State of Ohio versus Dina Cornwell, case numbers TRC 251846 A and B, CRB 25473, CRB 25444.
This is State of Ohio versus Dina Cornwell, PRC 25846 A and B, CRB 25473, CRB 25444. Ms. Cornwell is present, her attorney, Mr. Stratton. Matter set for trial.
No, if you go to treatment, get an assessment. You get an assessment. If you don't need it, you won't defeat it, just get an assessment. But the results came back between 2 and 9. So the results come.
So, what about why do you need an assessment?
Just assessment for alcohol treatment. Okay. And whatever they involve, whatever they recommend. Okay, you okay with that?
Your Honor, we are going to plead no contest to the ODI. We're going to put off sentencing. She's going to get an assessment done and follow the recommendations of the assessment. Okay. And then, depending on that, that's going to impact sentencing, and also understand the state's going to dismiss the other charges if she does well on that.
Is that correct, Mr. Hill?
That is correct, Your Honor, and we did get the urine results back. The alcohol urine test was .219, and also, I hadn't seen this, but we also got the drug urine screen back, and it was 101.82 nanograms per milliliter of THC metabolite. So she had also buprenorphine and gabapentin. So those are the results on that, and we're happy that she's decided she wants to go to treatment, take care of whatever problem she has. She's got the pending endangering charge, which we will hold in abeyance and not go forward with as long as she keeps up with her treatment and does well. And we'll dismiss that at a later time.
And this will also impact what the sentencing recommendation will be.
Certainly.
The better she does, the
And this
less,
is the first offense,
yes,
also.
less the sentence will be. So,
Is that correct, Ms. Cornwell?
Yes.
All right, you want to enter a no contest plea?
Yes.
All right, I accept your no contest plea. Is there a stipulation to a guilty finding?
yes, we'll waive statement of fact, stipulation of guilt.
Okay, I'll find the parties stipulated to a guilty finding in the matter. Is there someone there that would like to do an assessment on Ms. Cornwell? I see Taylor's got her hand up.
Right here in the black and red.
We don't necessarily need to have her back out after the assessment, because we're not doing sentencing today. So if you need to set that up at a later date, that's fine. So, Mr. Stratton, when would you want to come back?
Your Honor, maybe sometime first part of May, maybe it's best. Any day except May 11th.
How about May the 8th?
May the 8th will work.
Okay.
Defendant's request is final be set for May the 8th.
Right there in the red.
Sentencing hearing.
This lady right here in black and red. All right, you good?
And pretrial.
Pre-trial.
And pre-trial.
Assessment.
Mr. Young. We need to.
State of Ohio versus Crystal Justice, number TRC 26-203 A.
Go ahead and have him put on the pre-trials. Go ahead and have him call on the pre-trials if he's here.
All right, this is State of Ohio Criminal Justice, TRC 26-203 A and B. Mr. Justice is here with her attorney, Mr. Stratton. Separate readings.
Oh, there's 2 copies in here? Okay. There's it.
Interveningly, we're going to recall TRC 24-2473 A, B, C, and D, State of Ohio versus Thomas Scarberry. We had previously indicated that there was a $5,000 cash surety bond posted with our court. It was posted in common pleas, and so I'll convert that to a $5,000 OR bond in this matter. Thank you.
We can just talk about it.
I didn't want to talk out loud.
Oh, that's fine. We can approach. We approach your honor.
You may. All right, we're back on the record. 26 TRC 203 A and B, State of Ohio versus Fiscal Justice. Just had a brief bench conference. I believe the state's going to have a motion.
Your Honor, in having reviewed the facts of this case, we were alerted early on that maybe there were some legitimate reasons why the field sobriety test should not be given the weight that they might otherwise. And so we've received some records today that convince us that they probably aren't an accurate assessment of her physical condition at that time as far as impairment. We also had no chemical test, no urine test, no breath test. And there was no erratic driving. The reason for the stop was a headlight out. So under the circumstances, I think it's appropriate for us to dismiss the OVI case if she would plead guilty to the headlight violation, and we would take no position on sanctions on that.
Your Honor, we agree. We'll plead guilty to the headlight charge, and the OVI will be dismissed.
All right. The A case will be not only the state's request. On the B case, it'll be a $50 fine and all repaid court costs. There'll be a review hearing set on it for September 25th of this year at 9 a.m. If it's paid off by then, you won't have to appear. There'll be no probation.
Hey, you can go over there and talk to me about some of the payments and all that now.
We gotta fix it. All right.
State of Ohio versus Letitia Don Heisel, case number CRB 123.
This is State of Ohio versus Letitia Don Faisal, CRB 26123. Ms. Faisal's here with her, Mr. Stratton.
Corey Fry is the co-defendant.
Who's the attorney on that?
Mr. Morford.
State of Ohio versus Corey Fry, case number CRB 26122, CRB 24783.
Oh, sorry.
All right, we're also calling co-defendant Corey J. Fry, CRB 26137, and CRB 24783. Both are set as pretrial.
No, it's just, no.
That's fine.
Okay. No fines. There'll be court costs.
I don't know. Community service. Suspended jail. I mean, I'm not going to be ridiculous normal with this. Sure he does. On one more offense, 30 hours. But no, I don't know. I think, I'm not going to take a position on that.
Okay, all right. So it could be 30 hours. You still okay with it? Your Honor, I think we'll plead guilty to the theft, ask for suspended time, of course. Also ask for no fine or community service. We'll pay the cost. I understand the court does typically do that, but we'll ask for that anyway, so.
All right, Ms. Faisal, is your intention to enter a guilty plea to the charge today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'll accept your guilty plea and I'll enter a guilty finding. There'll be a $150 fine. I'll order you to pay the court costs. 10 days jail. I'll suspend all 10 days. The 30 hours community service. The 2 years level 4 probation. And I'm ordered to stay out of all Walmart stores. And as part of your probation, I'm going to order that you get an AOD assessment and follow up with any treatment that is recommended. And we'll need to set that up today. Is there someone who would like to set her up with an assessment today? Okay, see the lady in the back of her hand held up? You're going to need to meet with her in probation before you leave.
Okay, yes.
You're going to have a review hearing, and that's going to be September 25th of 2026 at 9 a.m. If you fail to appear for that, there'll be a warrant issued. If you have everything taken care of and everything's paid off, and your community service is done, and your treatment is completed, if there is any, then that, you won't need to appear for that hearing, but otherwise you have to be here at that date and time. Do you understand?
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay.
So just go with probation. Okay, talk to Mr. Major.
Mr. Major.
Okay, okay, what's your question?
All right, and Mr. Morford?
Judge, I'd like to ask you for a short continuance. We have videos that Mr. Fry wants to come in and watch, and we really need to have a conference outside the time confines of this morning.
How about April 27th, Mr. Manford?
That's good here, Judge.
Defendant's request is matter to be continued to April 27th. That'll be a pretrial at 10 a.m.
Thank you, sir.
State of Ohio versus Francisco Gonzalez, case number CRB 2697, CRA 26100.
This is State of Ohio versus Francisco Gonzalez, CRA 2697, CRA 26100. And this is Mr. Nash's case now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Nash is here with his client, Inspector of Trial and Preliminary Hearing.
Did you say preliminary hearing?
Except there's a CRA 26100 case.
Okay.
That might be the extradition, is that possible?
That is correct, which has been taken care of. We are here today for a pretrial conference through discussions with the state of Ohio. I believe we have an agreement to plead as charged, and then the recommendation from the state of Ohio would be just credit for time served. The defendant is a Georgia resident who has no intention of returning to Ohio.
That's correct, Your Honor. I think he did some time in jail.
Yes, 3 days.
3 days jail?
Yes, sir.
All right, is that correct, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and what plea was your motion to enter?
Guilty, Your Honor.
All right, I accept your guilty plea and I will guilty finding.
But we also have an order forfeiting the items that were seized.
Oh, we have no claim.
Okay. We'll do I'll do 3 days jail. I'll give him credit for his 3 days on this, and we're just going to complete this case since he's not, so we can find court cost on it.
Thank you, Judge.
And we want an order forfeiting the funds that were confiscated.
All right, and any, was it phones?
It was a number of cell phones.
Yes.
Okay.
We have no interest or claim.
Okay. And then there'll be an order that anything seized as a result of this case should be forfeited to the state of Ohio.
Mr. Hilt, what about his personal cell phone?
What do they have?
Well, they took the contraband, which was all brand new ones, but he had his personal that was used, for himself.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to call our people and make sure that there's no, I don't think there's going to be a problem with releasing his own phone to him, but we're going to need to make a phone call and find out.
We'll have that back out. We'll have, if you give us just a couple minutes, Mr. Nash.
Okay.
We will have him back out, but typically, absent some compelling reason, his personal cell phone will be released back to him, but we'll give the state an opportunity to check into that.
Which, if we could, I don't know, we could proceed, and then if there's an entry that we put on later, that's fine.
I don't know.
We were going to go ahead and put the entry on now.
Okay.
Just see if we can get him on our investigator on the phone.
Okay.
I don't think there's going to be a problem, but
yeah, just in case.
On the extradition matter, the state's intentions there, I think Mr. Nash indicated it was cleared up, but
we don't take any position on it, Your Honor. If he's
It was I believe it was a warrant out of Georgia on a probation matter, and the probation department's dropped that. And I think all that documentation is in the file.
okay, I see the petition. Yeah. All right, so the extradition matter, CRA 26100 will be dismissed.
Thank you.
And we'll recall that here in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Once we've done the intro.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Justin Bruni, case number CRB 2662. Mr. Morford's case. No, excuse me. No, attorney.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Justin Bruni, CRB 2662. Mr. Bruni is present, and Mr. Bruni, do you have an opportunity to hire an attorney?
No, sir, I have not.
Okay, have you had any contact with any attorneys?
I have discussed some options with my sister who's familiar with a couple. And to be honest, my work, I do exteriors of homes. It's kind of weather dependent. And I don't live with my parents or anything. I'm a single income home. I've had some outrageous power bills and it's just, I'm kind of paycheck to paycheck right now.
Well, now that you've had an opportunity to attempt to hire an attorney and you haven't been able to, I can appoint an attorney to represent you. So I'll appoint Mr. Morford to represent you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, well, Mr. Morford, you're just getting involved in the case, so I'm presuming you're going to want an opportunity to file discovery and take a look at those things. Is that correct?
Absolutely, Judge.
All right. Let's do April 17th. I'll do a pre-trial opinion.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Kayla Thompson, case number CRB 24792. Kayla Thompson.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Kayla Thompson, CRB 24792. I was just handed a update from United Family. All right, well, Ms. Thompson is not here today, and it looks like she has abandoned her treatment despite her case in common pleas and her case here. There was a warrant issued there, so there'll be a bench warrant issued here immediately.
State of Ohio recalls Jonathan Johnson from Orange County Jail, case number CRB 2578.
All right, Mr. Johnson, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jonathan Johnson, CRB 2578. Mr. Johnson had failed to appear for a review hearing back in 2025, and he had indicated he was homeless. We had him drug screened, and Mr. Johnson, are you familiar with what's come back in your screen?
I wasn't when I first come back. They had informed me that apparently the weed and methamphetamines, which the meth, there should be no way possible that should be in my system.
Well, pretty much the only thing that tests for meth is meth. So there's not much by way of false positive for that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to order you receive an assessment. And I see Jesse and Kathy in the back raising their hands. I think they're on the same team, so they're going to be giving you an assessment. And then once we've had you assessed, we'll have you back out to see what we're going to do with you from here. Okay? All right, so they're going to reach out to you down at the jail, and we'll have you back out shortly.
Good.
State of Ohio versus Francisco Gonzalez, case number CRB 2697, CRA 26100, on recall.
All right, this is CRB 2697, Mr. Nash's case, State of Ohio versus Francisco Gonzalez. We are recalling this on a matter of personal cell phone. I'm assuming that issue has been resolved.
Well, it turns out that the FBI took the contraband and everything else with them, so.
That's fine. We withdraw the oral motion.
All right, so his we'll just say that anything that was seized is forfeited and
Okay,
go on from there.
all right, sounds good.
Well, let's take out state of Ohio since we don't have it. We can just leave it as forfeited and go on. So at least as far as this is completed. All right, the case is complete, Mr. Gonzalez here, so we can go forth and I don't know whether something more will come up somewhere else, but as far as we're concerned here, you're completed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Jarrett, case number CRA 2670 A&B.
This is State of Ohio versus Jonathan Jarrett, CRA 2670, A&B, Smith's case.
It is, Judge.
There's a note that it was in OB focus, then it was OBP, and then it was 3013, it was what treatment?
He says he did go, Judge, but I saw Bree on the video link earlier, so I'm assuming she's not here or still on the video conference.
I've got a graduation certificate from 3/10/2026 that looks like in the file, so it looks like he successfully completed 30-day vacation treatment, but I don't know if there's anything further that.
Sorry, I just now.
Well, what perfect time.
Patient now.
Yes, he successfully completed our inpatient program, and he is with our outpatient office now.
Come back in 30 days, Judge, continue to see how he's doing without patient.
That'd be fine. How about?
May 1st is, I'm good that day, or I can do other days.
We can do May 1st.
Okay.
Defendant's request is not only continued to May 1st. That'll be a preliminary hearing, 10 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Johnny Lee Maynard, case number CRA 25577.
State of Ohio versus John Maynard, CRA 25577. Mr. Maynard's here. Here.
You go. Need somebody was supposed to see. John D. Maynard says he's a proctor.
I don't have anything more, I can check when it does.
Judge, he says he had an appointment at Proctorville OVP. You made that appointment?
Oh, no, the woman was in Huntington, but when I went for my second session, she transferred me to somebody in Ohio.
Have you been to the Ohio appointment yet? Michael Clay. That's him, right? Michael Clay?
Yes.
Can we recall this? Just briefly want to check for me and see kids.
There's some factions in here.
Okay, well, we'll have you recall. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate that. Yeah, just have a seat. She's going to check on it for us.
State of Ohio versus John D. Davis, case number CRA 26113, CRA 26114. Mr. Steyer's case, Your Honor.
All right. State of Ohio versus John D. Davis, CRA 26113. This is Mr. Steyer's case, but Mr. Smith is going to be standing up with him. And I do not see Mr. Davis present. Oh, Mr. Davis is now present.
Unless he wants to waive.
He's not here. I'm standing for him. He's going to take this up to the grand jury. We have a bond up, a cash bond, or a signature bond.
A signature bond.
Okay. You want to waive it to the grand jury? You want to just dismiss it and be done here? I'll just take the grand jury anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, just not.
He had an OR bond.
He does. Yeah, just, in my experience, it's a 50% chance he's going to post a bond anyway. When, if and when it goes in.
I'll tell you what, I mean, you're better off if you stay in treatment. when your case
Oh, yeah,
gets
yeah,
down
just
there.
'cause-
Well, you've already got a case of common pleas anyway.
Yes, sir. Yeah, even though it's getting
So
dismissed.
Mr. Davis has a case in common pleas court already. I think he just recently was found guilty on a charge. And so we're going to send these cases also to the grand jury. And so he'll be in better shape if he gets there and he's still in treatment.
We would request a summons when it gets up to the bench, because he showed up today. You still at the same address, or are you in treatment?
Yeah, I'm in treatment.
All right, so Mr. Good, you're allowing these cases to the grand jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
And if you could note, set the summons to amended reads, he'll still be in treatment.
Case number CRA 26113 and CRA 26114 are null and void.
Thank you, Judge.
That will conclude the cases here, and go to the grand jury for further consideration.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Federal Law versus Tyler Lane, case number CRA 25101. Tyler Lane.
This is the State of Ohio versus Tyler Lane, CRA 25101. This is also Mr. Steyer's case, and Mr. Smith is standing in for him today. Very good report, Mr. Lane.
Report. This is very much,
All the treatment goals. Your Honor, let's see here. Get the file back up. What do I do with it? Here it is. So, the last time we were here on February 27th, there was a discussion here in the court about the fact that Mr. Lane was pretty close to completion. Now we get a report from the counseling center that he has completed all of his treatment goals. So I think that at this time, the only charge is this possession charge, which I think he's done an admirable job of completing his treatment goals. Hopefully it sticks.
Yeah, I've done 9 months of inpatient.
Life's better when you don't have that over your head.
Yep, I've got housing now, I've got a job now, just bought a vehicle.
Good for you.
Everything's looking great.
So we are good to go ahead and dismiss the case at this time.
Mr. Lane, you've done a great job.
Thank you.
That will be dismissed upon state's request.
I'll let Mr. Steyer know, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Next.
State of Ohio versus Richard Gentry, case number CRA 24107, CRB 24108, A and B. Mr. Morford's case now.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Richard Gentry, CRA 24107, CRB 24108, A and B. Mr. Gentry's present with his attorney, Mr. Morford. I've got a note that he was in treatment pathways in Kentucky.
They said they want to do the anger management training and through the alcohol classes. They said they want to do the anger management first and then do the alcohol
They're going
classes.
to wait and do the alcohol and
We're
stuff.
doing
So
the
he
Yeah.
has already started. He has started counseling. Is that her? Is that Penny? Penny? I told him everything's fine, and we all started counseling. Yeah.
Are you doing it too?
Yeah.
Good.
I have a 30 minutes of therapy.
Okay, good.
And I'm going to do the alcohol classes for him until he finishes.
The anger management. Yep.
So, Your Honor, we got a good report today, and I didn't read it in that report, but it sounds, according to Ms. Nichols, that there's anger management counseling, and then there's going to be alcohol counseling after that. So,
Yes.
So he's still going to be doing that, and as my understanding is Ms. Nichols is also doing some counseling, therapy. So that's a good thing all the way around. So what we'd like to do is keep it going and have him continue to be successful and have a better life.
Matter of fact, the guy that brought me here, he's maintenance over the top of the regroup.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Good deal. Is he here now?
He's outside in his truck.
Okay. Well, we're just as pleased as we can be that they're doing as well as they are, Your Honor.
That's good news. How about we come back May 15th?
That's good here, Your Honor.
All right, that'll be 10 a.m. for preliminary hearing and pre-trial.
Have you
Oh,
got
the leaves will be out on the trees, it'll be warm and sunshiny.
For Marshall psychologist?
When did you do?
The 13th.
I think
She's due on the 13th.
What's your
Put
last name?
ginger,
Yeah.
ginger, all
Yeah,
right.
you never know.
You never know.
Well,
We
hopefully
got a
everything
bill
goes
for it, I don't
good.
know that we've got the record yet.
Okay. Because that's what you're gonna charge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Wilford.
You're good to go.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Charles Booth, case number CRA 23-145, CRC 25-2815, CDNA, CRA 25-730, Mr. Stratton's case.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Charles Booth, CRA 23-145, CRC 25-2015, ABC, and E. This is Mr. Stratton's case set as a
Sorry, Your Honor.
public hearing.
Is there an issue? Okay, I don't think there's a problem.
That's a very good report, Mr. Booth.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you heard that, Your Honor, he got an offer on the barges, to work on the barges, so if we can come back next month, when will you be back?
He's going to pay off his fines today and finish his community service this week as well.
Okay.
When you,
I was wanting to know, like, sorry, about maybe the week of the 10th or at the end of the week of the 10th.
April?
Yeah.
'13th is a bad day. It's just,
That's what I should have. That's just me.
We could add one more on the 10th.
oh my. Fantastic.
You available the 10th, Mr. Stratton?
Yes, I could do the 10th, Your Honor. Wow, okay. That's fun.
Here comes me, sir.
All right. April 10th,
Yes, sir.
and with any good fortune, we may be able to wrap this thing up.
Yes, sir.
thank you, Your Honor.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you. Is that both the cases?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both, yeah.
State of Ohio versus Angela Mills, case number CRA 26-132, CRB 26-133, ALB, CRB 23-621, CRB 23-556.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Amber Mills, CRA 26-132, CRB 26-133, ALB. CRB 23-621, CRB 23-556.
I can get extra for her dad coming back. And it's such a constant thing between them two. So, I mean, we've had so many cases.
that blackout. Tuesday, okay?
All right, very good report, Ms. Mills.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Pretty early in this, so
Yes,
how about May the 11th?
that's the one day I cannot do in May.
Okay, how about May 15th?
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, come back on May 15th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Preliminary hearing and pretrial at 10 a.m.
State of Ohio versus Andrew Thompson, case number CRA 2646. And case number TRD 26144, A, B, and C.
This is State of Ohio versus Andrew Thompson, CRA 2646, TRD 26144, A, B, and C. Matter set for a preliminary hearing and a pretrial.
Your Honor, he's at HHG. He brought a letter last time on the 27th, which is probably in your folder. We don't have a letter this time, but at the next hearing, we'll have a letter.
Okay. Mr. Keel, any thoughts?
Well, we want him to be following up on that, so hopefully he has a letter next time. Also, there's a TRD case.
From my regular trip?
Correct.
Yeah. Involved in this.
Yeah, I'm going every day.
I'd like to get an update on where he stands on that.
On what license?
Oh, license, yeah.
Yeah, I got good news, actually. I don't owe nothing in Ohio, and I'm just waiting for May, and then my license will flip active. And then I can literally transfer my license from West Virginia back to Ohio. That's it.
Well, that's encouraging, good news. Well, we'll come back May 15th.
Okay.
Hopefully by then you'll have your license back.
Yes, I am. I'm so ready.
And once you have your license back, I imagine that will play a role in what the state recommends on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
you'll definitely need a,
And you want a report from my current treatment that I'm at? Okay, I'm going there today. I'll have that for you.
You probably would want to get something closer to May.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so
you're
we'll
good.
set you back for May 15th for preliminary hearing and the pretrial. And I'm encouraged, Mr. Thompson, that you're getting close to getting your license back.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Your Honor. Thank you. Thank you.
State of Ohio recall John B. Maynard, case number CRA 25577.
Did you see my message?
All right, this is State of Ohio versus John Maynard, CRA 25577.
No, on that special prosecutor case. Yeah, I have
And he hasn't done many appointments. He was with our Huntington office for an appointment, and then he switched to the Proctorville office where he's going to remain for services continuing from now.
It's not over with yet.
We'd ask you to come back to make sure he does his appointments, keeps his appointments.
Mr. Smith, you available May 11th?
Yes.
Come back May 11th for preliminary hearing.
Make sure you make all those appointments, so make sure you make all your appointments and get a good report. That's your next court date. Thanks, Bree.
State of Ohio versus Tiffany Brooks, case number TRC 252131, A, B, and C. Set for sitting.
This is State of Ohio versus Tiffany Brooks, here's the 252131, A, B, and C. Set as a citizen in this matter. All right, Ms. Brooks, it's a mixed bag on this. You still have THC in your system, which should have been out by now.
Yeah, I haven't smoked in over a month, so.
Okay. But if you were a heavy user, it can stay in longer.
Which we have been, our levels is going down.
Okay. So they've indicated that you may benefit from some further services there. And so if that's what they want you to do, you're going to have to do that.
Right.
But overall, it's a pretty good report. So come back May 22nd. That'll be a secondary hearing at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Alex Glover, case number TRD 25483. Also says
This is statewide versus Alex Glover, TRD 25483. We're set as a sentencing. It appears originally that you were supposed to be here on February 17th, it looks like, and you failed to appear for your hearing. There was a bond up and you were now reset as a sentencing today. However, you have been denied that you failed to appear for your hearing.
February 17th?
Yes.
I think I was here for that, and it was, then, he said that I had the payment and the fine to pay, and then the court, or not court cross, but the,
I see here that it looks like you came in late and reset it for today for sentencing. I apologize. And it looks like you're down to $18 hours of community service, maybe.
and I was wanting to, hopefully be able to make a payment today in the office.
All right, I'll schedule you back for another sentencing hearing. It'll be May 22nd. That'll give you an opportunity to continue to chip away at it.
What time?
10 a.m.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Glover.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Faulkner, case number CRB 25740, CRB 252866, CRB 25335, AD&C.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Christopher Faulkner, CRB 2573, CRB 252866, CRB 25335, AD&C. So as a sentencing hearing, looks like I've got a note that you're supposed to be treating at OVP.
Yeah, I've been I had insurance problems. I get insurance for all my work. Like mine's like 3 months behind before it starts actually hitting, so I had to go apply for state insurance. And when I did, I got my son has the same name and everything as me. He's in the military, so whenever they just shipped him to Iran, and whenever his stuff flopped over, they literally, I guess, somehow got me confused with him, so I didn't end up having insurance. So I have to go next Thursday, I think, to have a meeting with the actual health department, wherever it is over there, to get my insurance straightened out. And then I'll be switching from the OVP in Huntington to the one in Wayne, is what they told me last time. If possible, I mean, that's what they were saying. I owe $2,000 to the OVP before, so I didn't have treatment ongoing, because I didn't have insurance at the time. So they're saying I owed like $2,000, and I didn't know until then. So I had to get that worked out, and I was hoping that the state would, back pay it. That's the problem that I've been
Maybe
looking
they can help
at.
you sort it out. We don't have one in Wayne County.
See, that's what Judge Capper said, something about one in Wayne. I don't know if it was something in Wayne
We
possible.
don't have one. They have a Valley Health out in Wayne, but we don't have one in
Okay,
Wayne.
well, I'll just keep going to Huntington, and then I'll have to, either way, I'd work it out with them. My insurance, or if not, I'll pay the pay. I know if I paid it, they wouldn't back pay me probably, so.
I'll give you some time to work on that.
I've had a lot of.
Set you back for a sentencing hearing May 18th at 10 a.m.
again, I apologize, Your Honor, but
State of Ohio recalls Jonathan Johnson to Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 2578.
This is State of Ohio versus Jonathan Johnson, CRB 2578. Got Mr. Johnson up. Can you hear me, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, I spoke with him and he would qualify for inpatient services.
All right. Mr. Johnson, you qualify for inpatient treatment. Is that something that you'd be willing to do?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't feel that I need it, but, I like I said, I smoke weed and I occasionally drink.
Well, you showed up with methamphetamine in your system, so, and you're homeless, so this would certainly help you get back on your feet and be a benefit to you. But if you're not interested in doing that, then we can just proceed to sentencing and complete the case by jail time.
I mean, I can try it, see, I mean, so all I can do, I mean.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Now, I will tell you, Mr. Johnson, if I let you go to treatment, and I'm not convinced that you're going to give it your full go there, but if you go to treatment and you leave, there's going to be a warrant immediately for you.
Yes, sir.
You're going to get arrested again. May not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but you'll get arrested again. And when they come in, they tell me that you left treatment, I'll just complete your case by jail time. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then knowing that, do you want to go ahead and go to treatment, or would you just prefer me to complete your case by jail time?
I'll do the treatment.
All right, I think that's a wise choice. They'll help you get back on your feet. And once you're through parts of the program, they can help you get employment and some other things as well. So what I'll do is on the failure to appear, how many days have you been in jail?
I believe I was arrested early Tuesday morning this week.
All right, on the failure to appear, I'll sentence you to 3 days, give you credit 3 days. And you still have stuff outstanding on the review, so as part of your review, I'm going to amend your bond. I'm going to give you a bond, it'll be a $2,000 OR bond. But you're only to be released to hometown recovery for treatment. So when they come pick you up, Mr. Johnson, they'll come get you, sign your own bond, and you'll be released to hometown. Okay? All right, I'm guessing you guys are going to do that today?
Yeah, we'll do it today.
Set you back for review. April 27th. That'll be a review at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Anthony Lamb to Lawrence County Jail, case number TRC 26498.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Anthony J. Lamb, TRC 26498. Do we have someone at the jail? Can we confirm whether or not they've received paperwork from Virginia?
Yeah, it's okay. We got it.
Mr. Lamb, can you hear me?
Excuse me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you get one of the jailers on real quick?
He said they haven't received no paperwork, sir.
Okay. Mr. Keel.
I got it all for you.
Oh, you did? I think we now have more paperwork on the OVI miraculously. Well, we do. All right, so we got a case on the OVI. As far as the, I mean, I realize he's from out of state, but we're okay with no our bond.
Okay. All right.
That's so much.
We've appointed Attorney Morford. Mr. Morford, are you available April 27th?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to set Mr. Lamb back on April 27th at 10 a.m. for a pretrial. I'm going to let him sign a $2,000 OR bond. So, Mr. Lamb, what that means is you can sign your own bond to the tune of $2,000. If you don't appear back for court, which is going to be April 27th, then we can forfeit that bond, and if you eventually get picked up on the warrant that will issue for failure to appear, you would have to pay $2,000 before you get another bond.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'll be back, I promise.
Okay. So Virginia did not provide paperwork, so based upon that, I'm not going to hold you on a verbal holder from another state. They had till we got back to get paperwork in if they wanted to do it, and they have failed to do so. So you'll be released on your own signature today unless they somehow submit a holder prior to you signing your bond. Now, if that happens, that's not something I can control at that point, but assuming that doesn't happen, you'll be released on your own recognizance today.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, we'll be back April 27th at 10 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Thomas Mark Baker, case number CRB 25-598, CRB 24747.
This is one we presumptively continued April 10th. I left a copy of that new court date with security. Apparently, he's not picked it up. I wouldn't know him. If I saw him, I would ask the warrant be held for 7 days and let me try to get a contact number from Luke, and I will try to find this fellow.
All right, we have warrant to issue in 7 days for failure to appear.
Thank you, Judge.
He did pick that up.
Oh, you did?
He did.
Oh, okay. Well, based upon
Sorry.
that, this matter will be continued to
Perfect.
April 10th.
I'll let Luke know. I've got to constantly be warrants, and I got to get hold of him. I don't want to stress him out. All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Really good. You got something here.
State of Ohio versus Christopher M. Young, case number 21-2199, A, B, C, and D. Your Honor, this is set for a trial at noon.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Christopher Young, TRC 21-2199, A, B, C, and D. And matter set as a trial. I see Mr. Stratton here, and I don't see his client.
Your Honor, we had been communicating all morning. I have not heard from him as to why he's not here. Actually, we had this worked out.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I tell you what I'll do, Mr. Stratton. I think this is our last case. So we can take a brief recess. I'll give you 15 minutes to either hear from him or get him here. Since it's just noon, and that's just when it's set, in case he's running a few minutes behind, I'll give you a couple of minutes to try to contact him. So we'll be in a brief recess.